is Trixal Cosplay, and you've unlocked another new character to the Unlockable content crew. So who am I exactly? I am a plus-size cosplayer who likes to think that they specialize in prop building, particularly with EVA foam. I have been cosplaying for just about 8 years now, and I've even got a couple of wins under my belt. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot to expect now that I'm going to be on the channel, and of course, it's all going to be primarily cosplay related content, as well as maybe some arts and crafts and some streaming thrown into the mix as well. So some of the things that you can expect from me are, of course, the standard cosplay tutorial videos, but I'm also going to do some videos where I one-on-one teach someone how to make an item that they want to make, probably a prop. But to show everyone that there's always room for learning, I also want to invite people who are better than me at particular skill sets to come on and teach me something new, and then we'll both get to learn something together. It'll probably be nerd related arts and crafts, probably some polymer clay and little sculpture tutorials, just some fun stuff to sprinkle in there so you don't get completely overwhelmed with the cosplay thing. I'd also like to have the Unlockable crew do some more team-based arts and crafts, and I may need a little help persuading them to do things with me, but the first thing I'd really like to get us all together to do is pumpkin carving for Halloween, because, you know, spooky season is coming up very soon. Also, to showcase that I have room to grow and to show people where I've started, as well as how far I've come and what can happen in the course of 8 years, or even shorter than that. I'd like to revisit some really older cosplays that I've done. Some examples are Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. I wouldn't mind remaking my Jet Set Radio future cosplay of Rith. If you don't know what that game is, shame on you. You need to go play it right now. Maybe do an armored version of Queen Chrysalis from My Little Pony. Either way, all of these were very fun to do, but either were rushed or there was just things that I did that weren't quite as good as I could do now, and I'd really like to see what I can do better this time around. So like, let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. This is my Rose Quartz sword, and I'm pretty sure that just appearing on camera, it looks really pretty, right? No. It's a facade. It's lying to you. For starters, the paint has like faded away right here and has exposed like my calculations and my formula on exactly how to cut this shape out, and it's even started to do it on the other side, though it's not as prominent. I of course have like bumps and bruises everywhere. That's pretty standard with wear and tear on cosplay props, so I'm not really upset about that. But this edge, oof, this edge is ugly. I don't think it's gonna show up very well. Actually, maybe, yeah. Right, there's like this really ugly hump of like glue where I tried to smooth everything out. Also, apparently, I go hard with some wood glue because I trapped a lot of air inside and it was completely sealed under the paint, so I have like all these little bubbles. There's so much wrong with this that you can't see unless you get up really close. Also, I didn't know what plastic dip was in the day. Great. It was back in the day, so there's like a bunch of cracking just all over this. I sloppily took a marker to this, and I really should have not been lazy and did paint. And the worst of it is that this isn't even connected anymore. There's just a lot I would do to improve it, and I would love to break that down with everyone. So you learn how to make a really sick rose quartz sword, and I get a brand new upgraded prop, and we get to look back at, you know, what I did prior and what I do differently now, and you can see me, you know, get better and grow over time. And the whole reason for this is to show everyone that you can do it. We all start somewhere, and yes, my rose sword is a lot better than, you know, maybe a beginner. You have to understand the rose quartz cosplay probably came in 4 years into my cosplaying experience. But we'll look at some of my even older ones, and I'll let you guys get first dibs. Aside from rose quartz, it's the first one we're doing. Anything after rose, you let me know what you want to see me remake next. But before I end everything, I do need to address one elephant in the room. A lot of you actually know me not for my cosplay, but because I was on television, and that was Dr. Pimple Popper. So, spoiler alert, my keloids, they didn't come back. So that's good. And I'm really, really grateful that you all have subscribed to my channel, even though there's literally no content, or there hasn't been any content. So this is what I do outside of when I need medical procedures. I cosplay and I make things, and I'm a very arts and craftsy type person. So if you're from there, surprise, I'm a weirdo. I don't know what else to tell you. So the very first video that I'm going to do, aside from this intro video, is what the heck is cosplay anyway? Because I feel like it's fair to kind of go over all the basic stuff first, because there may be a few of you who come here and you're completely lost. So allow me to educate you on a little bit of the history of cosplay and what it is and how it's evolving, and the good and the bad and the ugly, everything in between. So it'll be a very educational and hopefully entertaining video. I don't consider myself very funny, but I do like to consider myself very thorough. So you will walk away from the video knowing more now than you knew before you watched it. So before I wrap everything up, I'm going to be pretty shameless right now and give some shout outs to my other platforms. You can find me on Facebook as Trixal, and then you can find me on Instagram and TikTok as Trixal Cosplay. If you want to see content in between videos, maybe personal projects I'm working on in the moment, check out all of those for that. That being said, my cosplay page Trixal is about 150 followers away from having 4,000 followers, and once I hit that, I'm going to do a giveaway. Also, if you didn't know, Unlockable Content is also doing their own giveaway when we reach 500 followers, which we're very, very close to. Probably less than 20 or so subs away from reaching that milestone. So you should totally subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of that giveaway once we hit that 500 subscriber threshold. I think that's really all there is to go over right now. This is only supposed to be like a little, you know, intro to me and what I'm going to be bringing to the channel and what you can look forward to. I really want to say that I'm excited to join the Unlockable Content team, and I am looking forward to the journey that we are going to have together, not only as a channel, but as panelists at conventions. I'm really excited to do more cosplay. I'm really excited to meet more cosplayers, and I'm really excited to inspire and educate others. It's really going to be awesome. Just want to thank each and every one of you for subbing, and don't forget the notification bell, because the algorithm gods are not in our favor right now. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.